Now that the dust has settled, it's possible to analyse the Morrison government's recent signing of a new defence arrangement with the US and the UK, unfortunately named AUKUS. It was a masterful political exercise combined with a cynicism that was breathtaking. The realisation that Australia has made a disastrous decision when it down-selected in 2016 to one company based in France with no actual submarine design, no guarantee of an Australian build or content, really came home to roost. Now, despite promising the first new sub would arrive in 2028 and the total cost of the program of $50 billion, it has been revealed that defence officials had repeatedly lied to Parliament from 2015 through to 2021, including on a number of occasions to my own face. Now, it is a credit to Morrison, Dutton and Hastie that they finally put an end to the Turnbull Pine farce, even though it meant writing off $2.6 billion spent so far and the $450 million break fee in the contract. But let me make it clear, I support this decision. The fast-changing pace in our Indo-Pacific region means that Australia's defence planning has been laid bare, and the equation is simple. As China reaches the peak of its military modernisation and expansion, Australia would have been at its weakest. The majority of the focus has been on the decision to purchase nuclear-powered submarines, and the government needed it to be the focus for its own political cover. And once again, the government is going to play Australians for mugs. They've not actually purchased the sub. They've announced another plan to establish a committee to investigate purchasing a sub. And the good news, the committee will take 18 months to report, well past the next election. And the government, they'll blatantly walk around in Adelaide as they've done for the last 5 years, pretending they're going to build subs in Adelaide just to protect their seats. So having said all of that, why do I support it? Because the agreement has got far more substance than the issue around the nuclear subs. The agreement has gained Australia access to a range of new capabilities that will actually be useful in defending us over the next 20 years in the face of Chinese aggression and coercion. These include capabilities in the cyber field, AI, quantum, and high-tech offensive warfare. Now, all countries want to see the emergence of China as a force of stability in our region. But Chinese words and deeds mean that Australia must be prepared for all contingencies. The Chinese suppression of its own people, turning its back on market reforms, near racial cleansing of its Uyghur population, and suppression of freedom of voices in Hong Kong suggest a country that is more afraid of its own citizens than trusting of them. Its intimidation of neighbours like Vietnam and the Philippines, and now Taiwan, along with its militarisation of the South China Sea, our most precious trade route, suggest our government has made the right choice to join the unfortunately named AUKUS.